Sarah loved her little town. It was the kind of place where everyone knew your name, and the biggest crime was usually a forgotten trash day. She had her routines: morning coffee on the porch, a walk through the quiet streets, evenings reading by the window. It was a comforting, predictable rhythm. Then, a flicker. A dark, older sedan, always parked a few streets over or slowly cruising past her house just as she was leaving for work. At first, she brushed it off. Coincidence, she told herself. Small towns have limited roads. But the coincidences started adding up. One afternoon, she saw him. A man sitting in the sedan, just staring straight ahead. Not at her, but in her general direction. A fleeting glimpse of a gaunt face, eyes obscured by shadow. A shiver ran down her spine. It wasn't coincidence anymore. The sightings grew more direct. He'd be walking a block behind her on her morning strolls, or standing near the bakery when she picked up her bread. Always distant, always silent, always watching. Like a shadow that decided it had enough of being just a shadow. She tried changing her routine, took different routes, varied her grocery store visits, even skipped her favorite coffee shop. It didn't matter. He was always there, a block away, in the reflection of a window, a glimpse around a corner. He knew her patterns better than she did. Then she found it. A small, smooth, gray stone placed carefully on her porch step, right next to her welcome mat. It wasn't from her garden. It was a perfect, unsettling oval, sitting there like a silent message. He knew where she lived. And he wasn't just watching from afar anymore. One bitter evening, Sarah walked home from her late shift, the streetlights casting long, distorted shadows. The air was still, save for the crunch of her boots on fallen leaves. Then, another crunch, a steady rhythm, growing closer, echoing hers. She picked up her pace. Her heart hammered. She glanced back. There he was, not a block away, not a street over. He was perhaps 20 feet behind her, eyes fixed, no expression, just that terrifying, unblinking stare. She bolted, sprinting the last 2 blocks to her door. She slammed the door, fumbling with the deadbolt, breathing heavy. Just as the final click sounded, her landline shrieked. 1 ring, 2. She picked it up, trembling. Silence. Then a low, raspy whisper. "The red scarf, it suited you tonight." The phone clattered from her grasp. She called the police. They listened patiently, took notes, but a few sightings, a strange stone, and a creepy phone call wasn't enough. No direct threat, they said, no physical contact. She felt a cold dread settle in. She was on her own. Sarah changed her number, installed cameras, rarely left the house after dark. The car was gone. The man was gone. He never appeared again. But the silence, the lack of his presence, was almost worse. It was the quiet after the storm, when you know another one is always brewing. Years passed. Sarah moved away, tried to rebuild her life. But the peace of her old town, the feeling of safety she once had, was shattered forever. Every shadow held a potential watcher, every quiet moment a hidden threat. She lived, but she was never truly unwatched again.